Good afternoon, Beeville. This is Cindy Clark with PAC-B TV, and I'm here on this beautiful, sunny, warm day. I'm at Canton Woods with the director of Canton Woods, Renee McMonigal, and we have a new assistant director, Jean Paterick. Did I pronounce that correctly? Paterick. Okay, yes. Paterick. I apologize. I knew I'd do that. But anyways, Jean is the new assistant director over here. Renee we've done an interview with you in the past,
yes,
to see what's going on. But Jean, why don't you tell us how you came about to be here and, give us a little bit of your background.
So I grew up in Moravia, so it's like a half an hour from Auburn. And then I moved to Beeville like 11 years ago when I met my husband. And we've been together for 4 years now. But I also worked at Syracuse Home, not too far from here.
Did you have to go to school or to get to be prepared for this type of position? Because I don't know what qualifications would be there.
Yeah, so when I first started my working journey, I was in the nursing field. I became a CNA first, and then did 16 years of that. And then after that, I want to further my education. Mm-hmm. So I decided to go to NCID RIT for American Sign Language. And then
interesting.
Yeah. And then I graduated there with my bachelor's degree. And I just graduated with American Sign Language and Deaf Culture degree. So while I can use my sign language to communicate with deaf people here, I can't interpret for them. So I can't be if say Renee was deaf and you were a hearing person, I can't be like, oh, Renee is saying this. I'm not qualified.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to, you can go through the program, you can graduate, but deaf individuals prefer someone who is qualified. So you have to take a New York State test.
Oh, okay.
To say that this person, you have to take a receptive and you also sign.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That makes sense, I guess. So then you went from there. Now, how did you come to be here?
So once I graduated and I was like, well, I need a job and I can't interpret. So I was like, what's my next move? So while I was doing hospice care, I was looking for another job, and I love activities. I love seniors, and I wanted to use my ASL skills. So I was trying to find a job that kind of meshed everything together, mm-hmm. and that was very difficult. And then one night my husband literally sent me the link for the job, and I was like, he said, this seems perfect for you. It was hey, I have seniors that you like, activities. I'm always planning parties with my friends. I have an annual Christmas party that I do every year that all my friends know, hey, this date comes, and they all come.
Oh, good.
That's the one thing that they never miss.
That for the future. I'll remember that.
Yeah, it's Jean's Christmas party. Okay, we're there.
Okay.
So, I wanted to, really find a job that, melt all that together. And, I applied here, and I got the job, and this is my second week, and I love it. I love meeting the seniors out there. I was learning how to play pitch from some seniors, and then I also hit some pool. They showed me how to
Oh, pool shark, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I saw we have our dartboard that no one was using, so I was thinking that maybe we'd do something with the darts or get that going, because it just seems lonely.
They're all by itself.
Yeah, all by itself.
Well, that's a good idea. I know Renee they're always looking for new activities and things to
mm-hmm.
attract people. I know I bring a friend of mine over to the ball class, the big round ball mm-hmm. with the drumsticks with Arlette.
Cardio ball drum.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I call it the big bad ball. But it's such a good time. And she plays
mm-hmm.
the best music. And everybody seems to really enjoy it with the hooting and howling that goes on.
Oh, I love it.
We have a ball. There's a lot of good activities here. Truly, there are a lot. I hope you come up with some really unique things and fun stuff to do. Because, just because they're senior doesn't mean they don't like to have fun and enjoy and participate and look forward to come over. And we've got a jewel here. In this community, I've had more people that are from other areas we have nothing in our area that compares to Canton Woods, and they don't. And we've got to, nurture this because our senior population is increasing all the time.
Yeah.
And I love it over here. I do. Everybody's so friendly and they remember your name and
Yep.
there's always something to do. You can get meals and, legal advice and medical attention, sometimes you have the mammogram.
Yep, we have the mammogram van that's coming up actually on April 9th.
Okay.
It'll be here 9 to 3, and anyone can contact the center. We can give them the information to sign up because it's through upstate.
You have to do a registration
You
though?
do have to
Okay,
register.
Okay.
So registration is open, and they do it right up until the day of. So that's definitely one of the things. We do have a retired nurse that comes in once a month and does blood pressure checks as well. That is on our calendar, so that's upcoming, I do believe, on the 15th of April.
Okay.
Will be the date of that, and Terry's here at 9:30 in the morning. We do
It's
have...
just blood pressure.
Yep,
They come in once
she
a month
does
just for blood pressure.
pressures.
Okay.
At any time, though, if somebody needed something, we could get that done as well. We have access to a blood pressure cuff and stuff here, so that's never a problem.
Well, I'm seeing, just one thing I noticed, the room where we usually do the interviews, I walk in there and I go, well, I guess we're not gonna do it here today. What's happening with the book room?
Well, our library is actually under a grant from the Baldwinsville Public Library, so they got us a $1,000 grant to renovate the room. So we're having it painted, and we've bought brand new shelving to house our books now, to try and make it more ADA compliant. So before it was not completely ADA compliant because there were bookshelves that were coming out from the wall, so the wheelchairs couldn't get in between them. So we're trying to get it more ADA compliant, and then we are going to continue by painting the room and then rearranging things so that the wheelchairs can easily get in and out of that room, and that they're allowed, gives them access to come in and get the books as well. So
And you have a computer.
we do have
Okay.
computers in that room as well, so they can come in and they can utilize the computers if needed. So, and we're looking to upgrade that a little bit. We are trying to reach out and possibly get more grant funding through the community development grants to do some further renovations. We want to do some upgrades to the carpeting and front office furniture. We'd like to install a security system and things like that. So we're looking to reach out to try and get that. We were awarded recently another community development grant through the town of Van Buren, which we're going to have. The back entrance of the building is going to be finally set up to be secure. So that will
Okay.
be starting shortly, and then the side door on this side will be replaced, and all of the windows on this side of the building will be replaced under that grant. So we're
Well,
definitely...
you're moving forward, which is a good thing. Now, why don't you tell us about some of the other activities? You talked about the mammogram and the blood pressure
Yep.
and, the new renovations for the library, which is a cozy room, which I love that room. Let us know what else is going on.
So weekly, of course, every day the center's open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. We do have activities every day. Mondays are usually a quieter day for us, which is a blessing because, you need that once a week to kind of get the stuff done.
Regroup,
You can't
right.
get everything else done. But we have exercise activities on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is a fall prevention class at 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's driven by a physical therapist, so she teaches you how to stay balanced and works out just every muscle you have and more. Everybody walks out of there complaining they're sore.
Right.
So that's a good thing. We have cardio ball drumming on the opposite days, which is Wednesday and Friday, so that's a great thing. And now that it's starting to get nice again, we'll be walking around the back outside track on Mondays starting at 9 a.m. As long as the weather's good, we can restart that program, so we'll utilize the track out back. We do have bingo every Wednesday and Friday, starting at 1 o'clock. That's a popular join all.
Everybody loves
Oh,
bingo.
yes.
Oh, they do.
Oh, yes.
They do.
They do. And we draw a crowd every week on that. Then we have lots of different card games. Thursday is pitch day. If you'd love to play pitch, come on out. Call us ahead of time and sign up. Thursdays at 1 o'clock, they start with pitch. Poker's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So anyone who loves to play poker can come on in and play poker with the gang. We have the pool tables. The guys come and practice every day of the week, but we have an actual pool tournament that you have to sign up for on Fridays at 1 o'clock. So there's always something going on. We're always very, very busy. And in between, the ladies play Scrabble and card games, and they have Bunko on Mondays. So if anyone likes to play dice, come on in for Bunko. That's a lot of fun.
Well, and then in addition to all the staples that you have, you know, the regular events, now you have the car show coming up, I presume?
We do. So we actually have a health and wellness fair coming up in May. So that will be Friday afternoon in May from 1 until 3. So that's our coming up current one. And then the Walk for the Woods will be coming up.
That's, yep.
And that is going to be on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And I do believe that's also in May. We have the golf tournament coming up on June 23rd. So if anyone's interested and loves to play golf, call, set up a team of 4.
Where do they play?
Battle Island State Park.
Okay,
So it'll be on the 23rd of June. It's a Monday.
right.
So that'll be a good day. And then we have possibly, don't have a date set yet, but we're looking into doing a senior prom. So
Oh, nice.
Yes, we're hoping for July for that. A July evening would be nice, so that we can get everybody dressed up and come on out and celebrate
Like
and party.
going to the
Like
prom?
going to the prom, and we will crown a senior king and queen.
Oh, I love it. It's great.
And then in August is the car show. It's going to be August 13th. Our rain date will be August 20th.
And what about don't you have a craft show too?
We do. We have a craft show coming up. That was my other thing. It's
Okay.
April 10th, 9 to 3 here at the center. The ladies from our Canton Community Crafters will be setting up early, and then they'll be spending the day selling all of their things that they create for us.
Oh, it'd
And the
be
money
fun.
does come back to the center as well.
Now you have the food sense too, don't you hear?
Yes, monthly
okay.
we do have the Food Sense program, which is a package that you can purchase for $20.50. It gives you 4 to 5 different meat type items. And then there's usually some starch and carbohydrates, there's some fruit, there's frozen items, and then there's 2 fresh produce for $20.50. Each month they do have different extra specials that you can purchase as well for additional fee. The Food Sense program runs pretty much through most of the month, except the holiday months. It kind of adjusts a little bit. But there is a cutoff date to order by, and then you can order online through the Food Bank of CNY, and you go to the Food Sense program. You can order it that way as well, and then
And it's
pick it up.
very easy.
Yes.
It is. I even managed to do it, so it's very easy to do.
Yes, and then they pick it up here at Canton Woods at the end of each month. On the last Wednesday of the month is our pickup day.
You also have the trips, don't you? You still have the bus trips?
Yep.
Because I've been on a couple of those,
Yep.
and I had a ball. I
Yep.
had a ball. But they meet right here, don't
Yes,
they?
Jackie Abbott is our tour director through Bell Tours LLC. She has a couple of day trips coming up. One is to Clayton, New York, and one is to Sodas Point. Those, I believe, are June and July. And then she has a bunch of overnight trips up and coming. You can look in our newsletter for those different trips. I know there's one to Vermont, there's one to Maine, there's a few that are overseas.
Yeah, they've got some interesting trips.
She's got some really, really cool activities planned. And they do, like you said, the day trips, they can be picked up at either Larkin Street or here at Canton Woods. And we always tell everybody to be prepared. You'll spend the whole day with her, and you'll come back here at night and pick up your car from here.
Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I've been on a couple of them. They really are a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to think of some of the other events, you know, the daily things, or let's see, we got the car show and the mammogram. I'm just trying to remember if you have your library here,
Yep.
additional library, which I've gotten some great books there.
Yep.
Plus they have all kinds of puzzles
Puzzles,
that people can
yep.
take out.
That they
Now,
do.
what do you do? Do people just donate books and they just...
Yes. So in our entranceway foyer, we do have a book exchange. So people drop off books there, and you can take whatever's out there on the shelves and just exchange what you'd like, as well as for the puzzles that are out there. We have tons and tons of them. We do try to keep our puzzles to 300 and 500 piece puzzles.
I
We
like
can
that.
we can accept some 750 or 1,000, because we do have some people that will take them out and take them home with them. But for the most part, we try to keep them at 3 and 5, because that's
Thank
the
you.
max that people can,
People like me. Now, what are the requirements here? Didn't they just lower the
Yes,
age?
so we have recently changed our age limit to 55. So anyone 55 and up can join the center. If you're within the village or the 2 towns, there's no charge to join us. If you're outside of the village or the towns, it's a $25 a year for the whole entire year to join and participate in any activity that we have going on.
Now, does that include the newsletter or is that
No,
additional?
I was just to say the newsletter,
Okay.
if you choose to go by email and receive it, it's free. If they need a printed copy mailed to them, it's a $7 a year additional fee.
Okay.
So, and we are trying to avoid sending out because of the cost of printing and postage, but we still have many members that would rather have it and will pay for it.
Well,
So
sometimes it's just like with a newspaper.
Yep.
You like to hold it in
Yep,
your hands rather than
exactly.
read it on your phone or your
Yep.
computer.
Yeah.
You know, have your cup of coffee and you read the paper. I mean,
Yep.
that's how I was brought up.
yes,
Well, I think we've covered it all, haven't
I
we?
think
I
so.
mean, is there anything
Think
else
so.
you can think of?
I don't think so.
Not
I
that
think
I can think of.
we've covered it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you both for taking the time because I know you're busy, and I want to welcome you again
Thank you.
to the center. It's a jewel. This center is a jewel. The community loves it. They do. It's just such a great place for people to meet and socialize and spend time, and there's no reason for anybody to be lonely. You can just come here and
Not at all.
and it's so welcoming. It really truly is. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Renee and Jean.
Yes,
And,
thank
and both of you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.